Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the 2-3 zone here on the Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel. We're going to preview the action here for Monday, July 7th. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel, Tony's Picks, here on YouTube. We have great content and great cappers like Justin Mcelvy and Ron Crawford to get ready for the action here on Tuesday night. We saw a great nationally televised game there on Sunday, and Seattle got the win, Ron, over the Liberty in the weekly feature.
They did, yeah. Horrible third quarter there for the Liberty, 22-6, and yeah, I was on the over, and yeah, that was dead right then in that third quarter. And then I know Justin had that team total. Man, it stayed at 79 for 3 minutes. He couldn't get that 82. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it was a weird game at all. But how about that Ricky Malonga, man? Looking good out there.
And Justin, on back on Saturday night, we saw the Sparks with a little bit of an upset there over the Fever. Still have to question without Clark.
Yeah, that actually surprised me. I liked the over. I had the over, but I also had the Fever as far as the size. So I just can't seem to get these Fever dream right now. No matter what I do, I got them right on the Commissioner's Cup, and that was it. So
We got it turned around here, though, on a Monday night, and we got a couple of good games, actually, I'd say, heading into the action here in our long string that Ron tells us right now. We got games every night, so make sure you're joining us here on the
Yeah, till July 17th, actually.
Okay.
There's a game every single night. Unbelievable, huh?
And daytime, right? You guys told me the camp
Mhm.
games are back, so we look forward to some matinee action in the W in the days to come. All right, let's get into this one. We'll head down, of course, to the Peach State with Justin. Golden State taking on Atlanta here. Atlanta, they've lost 3 of 4, Justin, but they're favored here by 5.5. Meanwhile, our Valkyries have still won 2 of 3, despite that game against Minnesota. They definitely had a little bit rough there on Saturday night, facing a pretty good opponent, and didn't quite hang in there for us. But Atlanta here, 5.5, 157.5 with the Valkyries. Justin.
by heart, everybody know I'm a Dream fan, and I do think this is a bad spot for the Valkyries. But by money, I love the Valkyries. I gave it out against the Lynx. They covered at halftime by half a point. This time, I'm gonna do one better and give me the Valkyries first half money line. I do think they're gonna come out and give them their best punch, first punch. And I don't know about the full game, but the first half, go ahead and give me the spread and money line. First half money line for the Valkyries.
Yeah, I mean, you tell us. I mean, I don't think it's AI at this point. We got Justin telling us every time this Valkyries team and how hard and how tough they're playing in the first half and often getting that money. All right, Justin says first half there and sprinkle the money line too. They'll probably be getting, I would imagine, 2.5 or 3 given the spread. So yeah, Ron, Golden State 10-5 to the number as an underdog still this year, despite that slip up last time out. Also a 5-10 to the under as a dog. So what do you think here with Golden State and Atlanta, Ron?
Yeah, they got brought back down to earth in Minnesota. It was a little closer than I was predicting. I had it 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. I think it ended up like 11. Still a cover for the Minnesota Lynx. But this is a horrible spot, and Justin alluded to it. He wants the first half with Golden State. I'm looking at the full game. We got a travel spot for the Valkyries back-to-back on the road, and they won't going from Minnesota all the way over to Atlanta. This is just a bad travel spot, I believe, for the Valkyries. I know everybody's humping up on them. They love them. But if I can get Ryan Howard probable tomorrow night, I definitely like the Dream. They're coming off that loss outright to the Seattle Storm also. So give me the Atlanta Dream minus the 5.
Okay, Atlanta for Ron here. Lay the points at home. And look, I think the way I'm seeing it here, right, I think with the Valkyries, I still want to kind of consider them here because of how good they've been to us. But they had a pretty home heavy schedule there. They benefited a little bit from that, as much as we want to say, and have been really good. But they did take advantage of a little bit home heavy schedule, and this really, yeah, they've had a couple road trips, but this really feels like the first one for them a little bit, right? You're in Minnesota, you're in Atlanta, so I'm going to go under here in this one. Now I know Atlanta is playing to the overs so far this season, 11-7 to the over overall, but like I said, Golden State 5-10 to the under as a dog. I mean, they've been a dog in all but a couple of their games so far. So I'm going to go under the 157 here with Golden State and Atlanta. We had Ron say take Atlanta -5.5. Justin with the Valkyries team total, or no, I'm sorry, first half on the first half, and sprinkle that money line. Okay, and another good one here, I'd say. I mean, even though we know Dallas still struggling here a little bit with their record, I still give them an improved label on my end anyway. But we're going to hear what the guys have to say as they go into take on the Phoenix Mercury here. Mercury favored by 10. Now, when we were just about tipped of the air, it was 11. But we understand Setu Sabali is questionable here, Ron, and you have a couple of other players for Dallas you can give us an update on that who have missed a couple of games as well. Still, Dallas has won 2 straight, Ron, and Phoenix has lost 2 straight coming in. So what's the story?
Yeah, I'm going to lean toward Phoenix, but if you look at the totals in both of the matchups this year, it went way over, and they were aligned at 165, and I think we're pretty much looking at a 165, a 166 kind of game in here. And I was looking at 8 of the last 10, if you look in the Mercury, have gone over the total. It is a revenge spot. Obviously, we just played on July 3rd. 11.5-point favorites were the Mercury, and Dallas won that game outright. So I do lean to the Mercury to slam them back, but I'm going to take that over in this one.
All right, Ron says take the over here. It did dip down also 1 point with that Sabali news, so down to 169 or so. We'll see where it ends up. So Justin, Dallas is covered for their last 5. And Phoenix, man, they play in some high-scoring games. They've gone over in 8 of their last 10. They're also 8-3 to the over as a favorite here. And, well, obviously they're favored, Justin.
Yeah, I think this is like a smash spot. Coming off of 2 losses, add revenge. Mercury at the crib. They just lost to these girls in upset fashion. I can't. I was looking whole time before we recorded this. I couldn't find the number, but as soon as I get a number, I'm betting. It's not a free bet. It's not a free play. This is a bet that I'm actually betting. I will be betting the Mercury team total over. Whatever it is, these girls are going to sniff 100 tomorrow.
Okay, and Justin says the team total over. That rides right into what Ron was saying, and that kind of what I was saying too about what we've seen from Phoenix. We know that they play some pretty good offense for sure, but man, a big number there from Justin. I'm going to need a big night then. I'm going to still try Dallas here. Like I said, they've covered 4 of their last 5. They've won a couple of games in a row here. Yeah, they're not quite healthy yet, but I still think they're a team that's trying to gel a little bit here. I don't want to give Phoenix the complacency edge here as a 10-point favorite, but also Setu Sabali, obviously one of the fastest rising stars in the game, if not the one of the most improved players here, or maybe finally living up to the expectations, because she is a star now in this league for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and take Dallas plus those points on Monday night. And Ron said go over 169, and Justin had that team total over with Phoenix. All right, guys, that's a great job, and a couple of games there. We'll be back every day this week for the next 2 weeks, Ron, you told us. So other than the WNBA or plus the WNBA, what's going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I got my baseball's heating up on the leaderboard for the last 30 days, last 7 days. So definitely got that going on. And 4-2-1 in my last 7 in the W. So heating up there as well. So yeah, come on, get me a package. And we got the yearly package. Baseball take you through the playoffs, and also the WNBA will take you through the playoffs in October. So get that, and then pair us up. You see all of us on the leaderboard here. get 2 for 1, man. You're gonna make some money, and let's do it.
We're in the green room, Justin. You were telling us about some winners this weekend. Keep it rolling here on Monday at Tony's Picks.
Yeah, speaking of the leaderboard, I'm getting on that leaderboard. Yeah, I'll keep checking it every day. Just watch. I'm gonna climb this ladder. I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna get on there. WNBA gonna get me on there. And like Ron said, pair us up. Pair two of us up. Any two cappers. It ain't gotta be me. Pair Ramon and Ron up. 2 for 1. Why not? Buy one, get the other one half off. Get a little discount. What? Certainly, if you don't do that, I would.
You hear Justin talking about that leaderboard 2.0 over at Tony'sPicks.com. You got to check this out, you guys. This is why me and these guys were on this type of site with Tony's Picks. All of our picks are documented. We can't make up these numbers. I can't pull one over on these two guys. I have to live up to the same line that they're predicting against every day. We go up against some of the toughest lines in the business, so you can check to see how well we're doing in those sports, and that's when you get signed up over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 15%. Now, yeah, I'm on some of those. I'm on that WNBA leaderboard for sure, and I just scored another winner on Sunday morning with that total in Seattle and the Liberty. All right, that's going to do it for the guys here on the 2-3 zone. We'll be back again tomorrow with more WNBA action. For Ron Crawford and Justin Mcelvy, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.